What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 74 of the Sorta Interesting podcast, and welcome back to our holiday movie review series where we are reviewing Christmas movies for the entire month of December, leading up to the week of Christmas for our finale. Thanks for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate that. I am your host. My name's Christian Patam. With me is my co-host, the Iceman Cometh.
The O-host.
Jolly old Saint Dick himself, my best friend and your favorite, Myles Mistletoe, darling. How you doing?
Oh man,
Myles Mistletoe,
you're
darling.
the best. Everybody recognizes too.
But Myles only wears the mistletoe like as a belt buckle, so it's like right there, right at waist length.
I got a mistletoe tramp stamp too. You kiss my ass, baby.
Myles, we usually have a little side podcast, right, where we want to let everybody know, hey, if you donate to our Patreon, you could see more content like that. But I just want to skip the vegetables, go right to the dessert. But before we do that, please give us the plugs of where they could find our podcast.
SortaInteresting.com. That's where this podcast is available that you listen to right fucking now. And the podcast from the past, our entire catalog. There's also a link in there to a little thing that Christian mentioned, Patreon, little exclusive kind of shit that you can buy.
Patreon.com/sortainteresting. Please.
Yeah. Patreon.com/sortainteresting, like you said.
You go there, donate so Myles doesn't have to fill out timesheets anymore, please.
No, fuck, dude. You get a little. Just imagine me doing this. That's what I want you to picture whenever you hit that $1 level. You want to know what happens at the $5 level? Find out. So we got, what did I say? Patreon? What did I say? Yeah. Spotify? No, not yet. We're on Spotify. YouTube. Yeah, we're on YouTube, by the way. YouTube.com. Not YouTube.com.
No URL yet.
Not yet.
We need some subscribers, so please.
It's, just search Sorta Interesting. We're the first ones. Just Google us. Actually, you know what? Just open Chrome. Go to that URL bar, just type Sorta Interesting.
All the shit pops up, which is pretty cool.
World pop up.
I had nothing to do with that. I don't know what happens. Google's like, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That's guys. A lie. Christian did everything. Yeah, so those are Christian Patam on Twitter and Instagram, and same here. Well, I'm Christian Patam also, so you hit me up as Christian
Dude,
Patam.
I'm going to have a little treat for the Instagram. I already sent you a little preview of what I'm going to put on there. I don't know if you saw that little GIF that I sent you. But it's gonna be.
Which one?
I'm gonna be switching it up. I've been using that Reface app. So instead of the actor, it's gonna be me or you in scenes in the movie. No. It's gonna be so good. I could not stop laughing at this one I made for this one here. So look out for that post on Instagram, which is gonna be so fucking funny. I was like, I need to switch it up a little bit, and I saw like this ad on Facebook, or not Facebook, fuck Facebook. This ad on Instagram for that Reface app, and I was like, wait a minute, that's something. I'm gonna use that. That's gonna be fucking hilarious. So.
I'm excited to see this. I haven't.
Oh yeah, I sent it to you through text. Maybe it just didn't go through because I'm Android and your iPhone. So, but I guess you'll be in for a nice surprise tomorrow when this comes out. Are you done there with the plugs?
I think so.
Okay, so let's just skip right to it, man. We got some dessert for you, baby. We got some movie news. Most of this is gonna be Disney and Marvel related here. Some news I want to reiterate for Spider-Man. Of course, Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro, which kind of the first news to kind of confirm an alternate universe for Spider-Man 3. And from Polygon.com, Alfred Molina back as Doc Ock for Spider-Man 3, which is set to be released tentatively.
Wow.
Right now.
I know you got very hard.
God, dude. My God. I was like, the best villain in the whole fucking Sam Raimi trilogy? Are you fucking kidding me? Spider-Man 3 set to be released December 17th, 2021. We'll see how that goes with the pandemic, but that vaccine's coming. Also, Andrew Garfield will be back, and if Sony and Marvel can close a deal with Tobey Maguire, he'll be back as well. Let's fucking go. This is on par with fucking Hayden Christensen coming back, which we'll discuss in a bit here. But Kirsten Dunst will be returning as MJ, and hasn't been confirmed yet, but I expect Emma Stone to reprise her role as Gwen Stacy, which some of those characters are dead. I know
Yeah,
Gwen Stacy for sure. Emma Stone is dead.
he got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah, Doc Ock is also dead. So it'll be interesting to
that's
see what
right.
they could do. I think there's probably going to be some either time traveling thing or some kind of alternate universe where they actually, where Doc Ock
They didn't.
won,
Yeah.
or Emma Stone was saved, and maybe the Peter Parker that world got killed. Like that animated Spider-Verse kind of thing where it's just things flipped around. But that would be super cool.
Andrew Garfield's the bitch and Gwen Stacy is the.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, that would be
Spider-Woman.
sick. Fucking Spider-Woman, that would be sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just hope it's not gonna be like a quick flashback or anything. That's gonna suck.
Yes,
If
I
all
know
this
that.
hype going into it for like a 2-second flashback, that would fucking suck. But
It's like just doing this and just letting go. Come on.
R/ruined orgasm.
Get him.
But
Finish the job.
with Doc Ock coming back, I think they're going to be setting up some kind of Sinister Six kind of thing. They already had, I think, what's his name? Michael Keaton coming back as
Vulture.
fucking Vulture. Yeah, I think Morbius is also supposed to be in there. Jared Leto. I don't know if that movie's supposed to come out before this or what, but I'm excited for that movie. That trailer looked sick.
Morbius, huh?
I think they introduced Scorpion
Jake?
at some point in one of the Spider-Man Tom Holland movies. So they're definitely setting up some kind of
Jake
Sinister
Gyllenhaal, is
Six.
he coming back?
Oh yeah, definitely he has to. I mean that
He's got to,
fucking
right?
yeah, that ending for that movie was amazing. But yeah, I don't know if Marvel is trying to pull like a DC here, where they're getting all these characters together before they could establish some kind of universe with all of them interacting with each other. So I just hope it doesn't go to shit like Justice League did.
They kind of
but-
rushed into it with Justice League,
Right, exactly. That's why I'm like, I hope they're not trying
They
to.
never
slam-
had like stable, like characters
Yeah.
to keep throughout, like Marvel has.
Yeah, they need to come out with individual movies before they
Stable
did that
actors, I
Justice
guess.
League. But
Mm-hmm.
I just hope they're not trying to slam dunk before they could dribble with all these villains
that was
all
a
at
great
once.
metaphor,
So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, but I want to bring an idea to you. It's not going to be for a long time when this movie comes out, but before this movie comes out, I want to do. We've already done Spider-Man podcast. We reviewed all the Spider-Mans. I just want to do like.
You want to do them in tights, don't you?
uh,
Oh, okay. I'm down.
that would be awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it's only like waist up. But,
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
mean-
Right here. This dude wear a crop top tight.
But what I
Yeah.
want to do is before this movie comes out, I want to do another Spider-Man podcast, but just reiterating all the best moments from all the Spider-Man movies, and
Oh
just
my
and just
God.
nerd out all of like all the shit that we've seen so far. So that would be a lot of fun. But
I'm
that's not
very-
going to be for a while. But some more news here from Disney Investor Day, which happened like 2 weeks ago. Alien is currently in development at FX, the first TV series based on the classic film series, which I'm very excited about. Alien, I can never get tired of Alien franchise ever, even with those.
Did you like Covenant?
I did like Covenant. I actually like Covenant better than Prometheus. Prometheus is
Oh,
pretty good,
really?
but Covenant was it was dope, man. Did you
Just
watch
having
Covenant?
Discussion at work. I've never seen Covenant.
Oh,
I was just
man.
having a discussion at work. I've
Yeah.
never seen Covenant, but the guy liked Prometheus more than Covenant. So I don't know. I like Prometheus. Prometheus was cool.
Yeah, Prometheus was good, but yeah, this had a
Michael
lot
Fassbender.
more, I guess, Alien in it. Prometheus just didn't have enough Alien for me. Like, Alien didn't pop up till like the end, pretty much in Prometheus. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but it doesn't get any better than fucking what's her name, Charlize Theron. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
So
She's in Covenant?
no, she's just in Prometheus. Because remember she died with
yeah.
the ship. It was like rolling. I was like, why don't you just run to the right
Yeah,
or the
just
left? You're just fucking
that
just
way.
running in a straight line. You could have just definitely survived. But here we go. Some Star Wars news, Miles. We
Easier
were
said than done, but yeah.
I know, right? But I guess. But Hayden Christensen returns as Darth Vader, joining Ewan McGregor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. The original series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith, which I'm very excited about. Hayden Christensen, let's be honest, we've all had words about Hayden Christensen, unfortunately. But
I get it. We've all had words about
Hayden Christensen, but
Hayden
all of a sudden everybody's fucking on Twitter and Instagram like, oh, Hayden Christensen's coming back.
Just
I'm
like,
yeah, I'm like, dude, you guys
Hayden's just
have been talking shit about this guy for the past fucking 15 years, and all of a sudden, huh? You're excited for that, but I'm excited to see Darth Vader and Obi-Wan come back. That would be cool. But yeah, that's
I
probably
have a feeling, yeah, that so I don't. I just have this feeling that Darth Maul's gonna make a presence
a
somehow.
live action Darth Maul
A
again.
live action Darth
That
Maul
would be
with those
so
fucking
fucking sick.
legs. If
Yeah,
they can do that like
that would be
CGI or
sick. I didn't even think about
oh,
that. Yeah, I guess this is like an older Obi-Wan.
they
Yeah.
brought. I mean, if we're gonna ruin some, if people haven't seen Mandalorian by now, then they're just gonna just bring
Did you
back
watch the
people.
latest episode?
Not the latest
Oh,
two.
okay. All
Okay,
right. No
so
problem. No problem. I mean, did you get anything spoiled for you though? Because I
I did have the
was
last episode spoiled for me.
okay.
As far as like what, like this, I'm just gonna point to this.
What is,
Point
I'm
to
trying to
this.
think what you're thinking. Mustache. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
But
that's like real.
at least you didn't get this recent episode spoiled for you, because I was on Reddit this morning, not even fucking thinking, just clicking on shit, and I got it
Oh,
spoiled. I was
no.
like, fuck, that would have been so fucking cool if I didn't even think about it. But
Damn it, dude! I kept
I
hearing
know.
like Kyle keeps coming, and
I had to mute it. Yeah, I was like, don't even tell me, but I already fucking had it spoiled for me.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I forgot where I was going with that, but anyways.
And then a bunch of other Star Wars shit was announced at Disney Investor Day. We got Cassian Andor getting his own show, Ahsoka also getting her own spin-off show. And then
Man, what a great cast! Too.
Yeah, oh my god, dude, fucking
Love Rosario.
Rosario. I remember Boss Logic making like that, like artwork of her like a long time ago, like a couple years ago when what's that show? When like the
Clone Wars.
Yeah, when Clone Wars came out, and then all of a sudden she got cast. And I'm like, man, Boss Logic making everything happen. He made Oscar Isaac get cast as in the Metal Gear series. Jesus Christ, I
Dear
just
Charlotte.
stroked out. And then also a Rogue Squadron movie being made by Patty Jenkins, the director of Wonder Woman. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Cool.
And I
Wait,
think
which one? The first?
she did both. Yeah, she did
both.
both. Yeah,
It's the same. Oh yeah. Wonder Woman '84 comes out December too.
Next week already. Yeah,
Next week. That's right.
And then the final news that they ended with was John Watts directing the Fantastic Four movie, which I'm very excited about. John Watts, I think he did. Fuck, what did he do? He did one of the movies that we reviewed. I can't remember. I should have wrote it down. But just the fact that Fantastic Four is coming around, very excited for that. That could set up a lot of alternate universe stuff, because from the comic books, Reed Richards was the one who pretty much found all the multi-universe shit. So that's definitely going to be coming in with X-Men and all that stuff. Oh yeah, he did Homecoming. There we go. Yeah, Homecoming. So
there you go.
Very excited for that. Myles, for our final part of this side podcast here, I got a little thing I want to try out here. It's going to be a little experimental. I want to watch some trailers that they debuted at this Disney Investor Day. So I'm going to switch to this here that I set up. A little reacts. We're going to do a little reactions to these trailers here. So we got Falcon and Winter Soldier. We got a Loki trailer and a WandaVision trailer here. Let's see. See if I can get this working. Where is this fuck? Right here. So, they also have a What If series. Are you familiar with the What If series? It's like it's just a animated series where they're just kind of doing like an alternate universe thing where, if things happen in the movie that were different. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Can you hear this? You can't hear it. No problem. No problem. No problem. Let's see. God. See if this works. You hear that? No, you can't. What the? Okay. Maybe that's not going to work. What did I do wrong here? Yeah. That's all right. We could just watch it. Black Panther as Star-Lord, that would be sick. I think this was actually Chadwick Boseman's like last MCU thing he ever did, which is kind of sad. Captain Britain. I think so. Yeah. Oh, that's dope. Oh, what the fuck? Look like Iron Giant. Oh, that's supposed to be Chris Evans as the Watcher. That's interesting. Ooh, a little bit of Marvel Zombies action. Whoa. What if? Oh shit. Whoa, that's like an evil Doctor Strange. Whoa, that's fucking sick. What the fuck? Why isn't this shit working? That's weird. Interesting. But yeah, that's the What If season 1 trailer. Very excited for that. I don't even know. That's coming summer 2021. God, that's a long way from now. Well, anyways, it's not working anyways. But yeah, I just wanted to watch that one real quick. We don't have to watch the other ones. We could watch the other ones. We're doing another one tomorrow anyway, so we could always try tomorrow. But let's go back
Loki trailer
to this podcast here. Yeah, that Loki
Like,
trailer.
Ghostin?
Yeah, we'll watch it
Ghostin?
tomorrow. We're doing another podcast anyways tomorrow, guys. So don't worry about that.
Got it hashed out.
Yeah, I just made that like on the fly yesterday, so I didn't even get to test it out. But let's get into some production details here, Myles. Release date of Bad Santa. The day of my 10th birthday, November 26, 2003.
Birthday.
Yeah, thank you. My happy birthday to pass me. Writer Glenn Ficarra. This guy, he did one episode of The Wild Thornberrys, 13 episodes of Angry Beavers, which those two shows are arguably two of the best Nickelodeon fucking series of all time, and I love those shows. Those are so good. Wild Thornberrys with
Nigel.
yeah, fucking Nigel with what's his name? Tim Curry doing the voice.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Elijah. Oh, smashing. And then he also did I Love You, Philip Morris, and he's doing the.
That was a good movie too with Ewan.
I didn't watch that one. That's what Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah,
Don't
and
they
Ewan
play
McGregor.
like gay lovers or something in a jail?
Yeah. Prison.
Interesting. I heard it's good, but I
Right.
never watched it. And he's also doing the upcoming Jungle Cruise live action movie with The Rock. And Emily Blunt, aka Emily Bleezy, which I love that ride. I'm very excited for that movie.
I know you do.
Director Terry Zwigoff, he did nothing else except for this movie. Good for him. A budget of a measly $23 million and box office.
That's all booze and cigarettes.
I know, right? This is just all the liquor that he drinks in this. Box office 76.5 million, which isn't great, but considering the budget, kind of a win. Runtime a perfect 1 hour and 38 minutes.
It's breezy.
It's so breezy, fucking quick, man. I'm noticing, yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Oh, the thing with comedies, especially a comedy like this, you know, the story isn't really like you gotta just pick up the shit that he says,
right? Yeah,
and like
we don't need backstory and all that shit.
Yeah,
with these movies.
But it is a good backstory, like as far as just like it being cut dry. Like this is who this guy is.
He's just a fuck up. Yeah,
he's just a fuck up. This is his origin story, you know, and then this is how he redeems himself, you know.
I'm noticing a trend with these Christmas movies where it's just like you said, it's just a quick, straight to the point. Which is another reason to love Christmas.
These ones that we like.
Yeah,
these ones that we like.
It's another reason to love Christmas. You know, it's the same thing with these runtimes. Christmas just comes and goes. Unfortunately, it's already fucking next week, Myles. I felt like we just started November. All of a sudden, it's the end of December.
Exactly a week away.
Fuck, man, it's so sad. But Myles, what were your initial impressions of Bad Santa?
This movie is just hilarious. The older I get, the better this movie gets. It Billy Bob, he just encompasses
He's
a drunk
so fucking good
so
in this, man.
well. I love. It's just he makes eating a salad look drunk.
When he's eating those fucking nuts and it's just missing his mouth.
He's got the spray all over it. The sneeze.
I feel like he didn't even need to act. I feel like this is how Billy Bob actually like maybe was before he hit stardom. He was just like just a drunk, redneck dude,
Billy Bob. Just think of that name right there. Just you say Billy Bob when you're talking about a redneck.
Yeah, it's such a redneck name.
Billy Bob, like what?
It fits him perfectly. Yeah,
it does. I love this movie because it's got a lot of really good actors in there too.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh my god, yeah.
Not, I wouldn't say good in terms of like acting prowess, but just like
comedic actors. Yeah,
comedic actors. You have Bernie Mac.
I fucking forgot he was in this. I completely forgot.
The late John Ritter. Bernie Mac is also dead, but John Ritter actually died.
Fuck, man, both of them. Yeah.
Before this movie came out.
Oh, before.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. And Lorelai.
My favorite Gilmore Girl, Lorelai.
Oh man,
she's a fucking man. She is so hot.
Really well. God. Like this is,
Yeah. What a great cast they had for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lorelai took me by surprise, though.
About her hotness or her acting chops.
Just her acting in this. I feel going from Gilmore Girls. Your best friend is your daughter.
Oh, is that her daughter? That other chick? I thought they were sisters. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, sisters, right?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen it, but
I know. Wait, Lex was seeing it.
Might
and she's
be mother
explaining
daughter. I don't know. Interesting.
God, this would be
Alexis Bledel. Fucking, whew, what a national treasure she is as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember this movie even coming out in the movie theaters. Do you even remember when this came out at all?
Yeah, I remember seeing a bunch of ads for it. Obviously,
okay.
10 at the time.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah,
definitely.
And I'm not. Mom, I want to go to the movie theaters and watch Bad Santa. Fuck no, honey.
But I do remember watching this on DVD with my dad, this was one of the first movies where it was like, okay, you're kind of older now, not really, and I trust you to handle this type of stuff, which fucking 10 or 11 years old at the time. I don't know if that's totally true, because I'm pretty sure that was around the time when I started cursing in school and shit. So this just added fuel to the fire when I was that age. Yeah.
Or gasoline into the fire.
Right, I mean, 10 or 11, I was definitely discovering my, Christian Jr. down there. So, I mean, that didn't help at all either. So, yeah, me being 10 or 11, I didn't really get a lot of the jokes at the time, but my dad was fucking howling at this movie when we were watching it. And I was like, I don't understand what he's saying. I don't understand anything.
It's funny how we all kind of have that distinct, you remember that this was the movie that your dad let you watch for the first time that was really raunchy, and you didn't understand it. You understand it now.
I think
for me it was Eddie Murphy Raw.
Oh yeah. I think you
my dad was howling, probably like your dad was, and I was just like,
so a lot of things,
11 or 12.
We're probably just laughing at the physical stuff, oh, he's falling down, he's drunk, that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's now that we're older, it's fuck, this guy's life fucking sucks. So I totally understand why he's just drunk all the time. What happened? You alright?
No, I just
smell a fart.
Landed on my Jesus.
But what was I saying here? I was just saying this movie is just such a refreshing take on the traditional Christmas movie. Not everybody wants to always watch something that's heartwarming or a childish movie, and sometimes it's just nice to have just a vulgar, filthy comedy revolving around a Christmas theme, which is the total opposite things that are clashing in one movie. And then Billy Bob Thornton's character just is so genius to me. Just it could have bombed so hard, but there's just something about this piece of shit character that makes you just want to root for him. We all at one time or another have felt that way, right? Especially working during the holidays, where it just felt like not giving a shit about life and kind of just skating by.
Why the fuck am I here right now?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you and I were working in retail back at Best Buy days. It's like, fuck, man, this is supposed to be the holidays and we're fucking working Black Friday and shit. So
oh my god, you're working like a 14-hour shift.
Fucking
or something
terrible.
like that,
Getting paid fucking like $9 an hour. Just terrible.
Split shifts. Ugh.
So it's just great to see this character just go all in and just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna be fucked up all the time and just skate by these holidays here. And to see this character's arc too, how him with the kid was fantastic. And it still brings that wholesome feeling too, especially at the end. And it just brings that wholesome feeling of the traditional Christmas movie. And of course, I would be derelict in my duties not to mention Bernie Mac. Of course, he's fucking just amazing in this movie. Just, I think this is one of the last movies he ever did too, Bernie Mac, unfortunately. But
really,
no, just
Did
kidding.
he
He was in Transformers, so just kidding.
yeah, dude, it was like
this is before all the Ocean's movies too. So yeah, don't listen when I say there.
Okay, good.
But let's get into the plot rundown
I'm
here.
doing the fucking rundown because
You got it, buddy.
Get back straight. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Bad Santa 2003.
Oh, Myles,
Okay.
before you start here,
Billy Bob.
guess what I got with me here? The sleeper of all sodas. The cactus cooler.
Cacti cooler.
The cactus cooler. You know, man, I don't really drink the soda. It's not
You
because
don't?
it's not because I don't like it, because I love it. Because if I buy soda, it's going down in one day. So, but I said it's the holidays. I said, Daddy, let's take a plunge, and I got me some cactus
Daddy,
cooler.
let's dive in to
God.
a cacti.
Here's
That's
to
not-
you, cactus
Oh,
cooler.
man.
What a fucking sleeper of a soda. I fucking love it,
Fuck,
man.
dude,
I haven't
I
had a
got
cactus
this
cooler
orange.
in years. I mean, you could put that in this, I guess.
Is it? I'm sure some of this is in there.
Oh God,
This is
it's so
just
good.
raw cactus cooler.
It's a shame that they don't have Cactus Cooler in like McDonald's or something. Like, who's the parent company of Cactus Cooler?
Dude,
I've never
imagine-
seen it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Right? No,
That's-
no fast food, no restaurants, nothing. It's a shame. It's a
The
goddamn
best
shame.
sodas are like the ones that are just never
Yeah.
there. Werner's ginger ale is another one of
Ooh,
those
yeah.
like rarely seen but always loved.
Even vanilla Coke. I mean, Rubio's. I mean, that's like the only place. I mean, they have those like those
vanilla
Coke.
cherry remix
wow.
machines.
Yeah, those remix machines, but those are not everywhere. So it's still
When I get rich enough, I'm gonna have one of those in my
I'm
house.
sick. But you gotta you gotta fill it up all the time. That shit's always out of order. Those fucks.
Yeah, I just have people over all the time. Fuck it, making mixed drinks with everything.
It's got all the fucking fruit punch, the
Oh,
high
the
seas in there.
Sprites.
Woo!
Especially that old school orange from McDonald's. You remember that shit? You remember
Oh
that?
my god, yeah, they got rid of that from McDonald's. That's fucking
I
bullshit.
don't know why. They always get rid of the good shit, like the fan favorites. Whatever.
What's missing in those Coca-Cola freestyles though? This guy right here.
Yeah.
Who's your dad? Who's your parent company? I don't understand. Where are you?
They better not go under. They better not. I forget some stupid shit like that. All right, Bad Santa movie opens with some somber piano music playing, like like normal, I guess, Christmas movies. It's snowing. It's like it's cold outside. There's lights. We're closing in on O'Hara's pub where we see Santa at the end of the bar, just looking like a
up.
piece of shit, dude. This is in Milwaukee, by the way. I didn't find that out until way later, so I wrote that in here.
Let's be fair. What else are you gonna do in Milwaukee? Just the only thing you can do is drink. So I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm sure the Bucks suck right now.
The
so
Cucks.
there's no
Yeah.
God
Damn it, Giannis! What the fuck are you doing? Why are you signing a max contract? Get out of there! You got no
Yeah,
one
you
on
don't
that
wanna
team.
be
Jesus Christ!
I thought you just wanted to leave too. Dude, we need another podcast where we just talk
Fucking
about shit like
bullshit,
that
man.
too. You know.
Need Sam on. Yeah.
Anyways, opening credits roll. We get our narrator is also our protagonist, Billy Bob Thornton, aka Mr. Jolie, aka
That's right. God, they had a weird relationship, those two. Remember they
know.
would wear like vials of each
Blood.
other's blood? It's
Yeah.
fucking weird, those two.
oh man, that's of anybody to do that shit. I would expect that from Angelina Jolie. I guess she's just like she was just sane enough to be the craziest person.
How about Billy Bob? Remember he was in Monsters Ball with Halle Berry?
Oh, and
Thrustin.
Doctor.
Thrustin. Oh my goodness.
You can see his sack.
Yeah,
bro.
you could see his everything. Nice job, Billy. God.
Good job,
He's
Billy.
just getting them all.
Man, he's just That's why I don't think of Billy Bob Thornton when I think of Billy Bob or the redneck. I just think of damn
Rustin.
Raw Dog and Hallie. Oh, not many people can see that. It's Christmas time as we meet a narrator, Santa Claus, played by none other than Billy Bob Thornton. His narration of his own life, just it hits like on the head. It's his origin story, quick to the point. His dad fucking hates him. Go ahead.
I was just saying it's a little weird when he threw in like he did teach me how to crack a safe though. He's a piece of shit, but he taught me how to crack a safe. I was like, what? That's a weird thing to just teach someone when you're a fucking alcoholic. But I guess
it just sets the tone here too. Like his vulgar language right off the bat, excessive drinking, and oh god, the stogies.
Yeah, just the balls of this movie, 2004, to have him curse and just the ass fucking that we're gonna get to later. It's like Jesus, man. It could have bombed so hard, but oh my god.
Oh man, it was raunchy though. I feel like
it's refreshing.
That's what some people. This is what people think about too. Sometimes,
absolutely. This is what people are always thinking, but nobody ever acts like this. They want to act like this, but they never do.
Exactly. Dude, when he's drinking in your stogies.
Oh my god, he's living the fucking life, man. Woo!
He makes it look so cool.
He does. Right? He makes like, drinking look awesome because he's just like no chaser, nothing, just straight out the bottle, and it's just like he doesn't even affect him. I'm like, man, I wish I could get to that level, but
they warned us in school.
Yeah.
Willie Santa talks about being drafted under Lyndon Johnson and having to quote unquote live in shit ass Mexico for 2 years. while he's narrating his own life. #MAGA. He just looks so defeated when he's looking at himself in the bar mirror.
He's just like staring at himself like he's like, can I get a fucking another drink down here or what?
He's like, oh fuck, dude, fuck my life. He just takes another drag of his I'm not gonna say that. Down
his bundle of sticks.
His bundle of sticks. His dad was a worthless coward fucking asshole. His words, not mine. Whose present was a daily punch to the back of the head. We're getting right into it. The origin story here. It's where a lot of movies fail, honestly. They just don't get there. They just take forever to get there. Yeah. I mean, being a comedy too, you have to the comedic presence. You're not in it for the story, but you're in it for.
You got to get to the funny parts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His dad did teach him how to crack a safe, though. That's what I have here, and that's yeah. That was kind of weird that they just do it in, but they had to for the sake of, the movie, where the backstory was going. Wait, what? To teach him how to crack a safe? What? Hold on, my fucking. Oh yeah. So, opening credits close, Santa vomiting in the alley.
That's a great title screen where it's just the bad Santa and him just like, just bent over the trash can.
It's dark.
Yeah.
And you got the silhouette. Oh no, was it silhouette? No, you get to see him clearly. He's just directed by. Then we're introduced to Tony Cox, who plays Marcus, the midget dressed as an elf.
Little person, please. Goodness.
You know what? I don't give a fuck. Little person is 2 words. And it takes longer to say. It takes longer to say. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm in it for time here, okay? We also get a little cameo from Alex Borstein.
Oh, that's right, Lois Griffin.
Yeah. Lois Griffin. She's also from. Was she known? When did Family Guy come out? It was already out.
That was a long time ago. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, well I think so. Yeah, 2004. Yeah, I think it was. Probably like either it just came out or it was been out, but yeah.
She was still on Mad TV because it was still on.
That's right, she was on Mad TV. Fuck! Oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
Like the Asian woman, looking like a man.
That's right. Damn, that's crazy. She can't. Yeah, she's come a long way. She's in that wonderful Mrs. Maisel show too. She's like she won.
Oh really?
I think she won like a Golden Globe or was nominated. So
No way. That's
yeah, she's come a
good for
long
her. I didn't
way.
even know
Yeah,
that. I love her. She's so great.
she was
She's funny as
also
hell.
in Catwoman with Halle Berry. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Well, Halle Berry was also in Catwoman. Catwoman. So it's you can see whatever. That portfolio expanding. That's all that matters. We got a good old fashioned Santa meet and greet at the mall. This is what he does. This is the Santa that we get Billy Bob playing. One of those meet and greet Santas at the mall that you sit in his lap, you get a picture with him, you tell him what you want for Christmas, and then you get the fuck up and you leave. And you have a picture that lasts, a memory that lasts for about, I don't know, 30 minutes before it gets shoved
yeah.
into a closet and just locked away. This is getting too real right now. Sorry.
The PTSD.
I don't know. God damn it, dude. Santa, oh god. Willie just despises what he does, and the little shit sitting on his lap, reading, telling them what they want. One kid in particular, the boy that looks like a little lesbian, you know exactly what I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
He said, "You're not Santa." He calls him out too, and he's like, "You're not the real Santa Claus, because otherwise you'd be able to do magic."
You want to see some magic?
He's like, "You want to see some magic? He say, "Hey, let's watch you disappear."
Let's watch you disappear.
Shoves the kid off.
So fucking good.
I'm sure this is exactly the thoughts that go through.
Exactly,
mall
right?
Santas.
That's what I'm saying.
They're the ones who make up most of the proceeds that this movie made. Like, just go on there like, yeah, fuck these goddamn
That's
kids.
why it's just so refreshing, man. Just fuck these kids, like, for real. Like, who wants to be doing this shit?
You get the little girl sitting on, she's like, watch the bladder, kids. Santa's gotta pee. And then, just like after all the kids are gone, he's just sitting there pissing himself.
Dude, when you're pissing yourself and taking a swig right out the bottle, I mean, that's like the lowest pit you could ever fall into. And he's just like fucking like, just like sitting there. Piss fucking running down his leg.
He's not even realizing what he's doing. Like, that's just so bad. Oh, so as you can tell, it's the end of the day. Willie's walking out, and he gets stopped by security asking him if he's got anything in his pants because he's wearing his Santa pants. They're awfully baggy. To which Willie replies, "Yeah, my dick."
It's like, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to fucking leave here. Just the F words he said, like every sentence there's at least one. It's so good.
So good. Oh god. His vulgarness is just what makes this movie. Because I remember when this movie came out, they had Bad Santa and then they had Badder Santa.
Yeah, that was like the unrated version. Yeah.
I was like, how much more raunchy could it be? Besides like full on nudity, you know?
Yeah.
Besides we get some at the strip club or something. Oh, just tits. Tits.
Yeah, just boobies, yeah. Which I thought there would be more boobies in this movie, honestly. With all the fucking F-bombs and ass fucking, I thought there would be more boobies. Maybe Lauren Graham boobies, but
Lauren Graham.
Fortunately not.
Yeah, Lorelai titties. She was still doing Gilmore Girls at the time.
So that's true. Yeah.
So the mall's closed now, and we get a little glimpse into what they do. So he talked about cracking a safe earlier. This is what they do. They fucking go in. The midget, Marcus and Willie, they go in, infiltrate these malls as Santa and his elf, and then Marcus, being so tiny, disguises himself as a little snowman. He's fucking barreling through. You like the little sound effect they had when he's sliding down the
they did like the bowling thing.
Yeah. He's crashing into pins. And he hides out in the mall. Hides out in the mall until they arm the alarm.
Disarm it.
He runs and disarms it and lets Willie in. Willie goes and he works on the safe while Marcus goes and steals everything else in the mall. Well, I guess anything that they just want. They're not in it for everything. They just want the money in the safe. Because I guess malls have safes like that, right? Is that a thing?
I guess so. I mean, Best Buy had a safe like that, so why not a mall? Yeah.
That's true.
But what I mean,
Maybe
not
I
all
feel
of them.
like each one would though.
Yeah, I was
right?
like, which fucking store is this? I guess it's just for that one store. I don't know. Not everyone's money's in there.
I don't know. We're not in it for the actual like. I don't know why I'm grilling this Elf and Santa rob the mall. It's like Ocean's 11, but with I got here. It's like Ocean's 11, but with more booze, midgets, and a lot more urine. Willie and Marcus celebrate by dancing in the bar. Where he's just holding Willie up or Marcus up, and he's just dancing with him. Thought that was really cute, in a fucked up kind of way. I've always wanted to do that. Is that weird?
It's like just dance with like a
but not in like a sexual way. Okay, careful. Willie like, says
one of the few times where they're like actually happy together. He's like, "Hey, put me down, put me down." The rest of the time, they're just fucking, just arguing with each other all day.
Yeah, it's short lived because Willie wants out, and he says he wants to retire. They just made $110,000 in one day, and
which if you split that, I mean,
111,000. Sorry.
If you split that, is that enough to? Yeah, I guess that's enough to like live off until next year. Yeah. I guess if you just live modestly, but it's not like the end all, you know. I don't know if it's completely worth doing all that stuff.
Well, this is his end all because he says he's got enough money to go down to Miami, open a bar, get clean and sober, you know, maybe marry someone. What do you say? Marry a stripper or something like that? Or marry one of the bartenders. He wants to open a bar, but get sober at the same time.
Yeah. And then he was like, they were drinking and then he's like, man, you can't drink for shit. And then Tony Cox is like, I weigh 92 pounds, you dick.
Oh, dude. He's fucking like 3 feet nothing, and he weighs 92 pounds, and he's just...
That fucking shot glass looks like an actual glass in his hand.
It looks like a Hydro Flask thing. This... Oh. Tony Cox, what else is that guy in?
He was in Friday. Him and Bernie Mac were actually in Friday together, yeah.
Shit. Rest in peace, Debo. Damn.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to Debo. Damn.
And Bernie Young. God damn. Tony Cox still alive, is he?
Yeah, he's still alive, yeah.
Okay. He's still short?
Has not grown, yeah, unfortunately. He measures himself every day, but still nothing, yeah.
If anything, he's probably shrinking because how old he is.
It's true, yeah.
Willie says he's out, so he makes his way down to Miami. Marcus says that's bullshit. He'll call him when the next job is ready. He'll come running back to him. They always come back, he says.
So you're gonna put that Santa hat on so fast, you're gonna get fucking hat burn.
Oh, that's right, he does say that. All right, Miami Beach, several months later. It's just, we're at the beach, Miami. I mean, what else?
This scene is so fucking good, dude. I love this scene.
Willie's behind a bar, and for a split second, it looks like he's turned his life around.
It's so good.
The son of a bitch made it. The son of a bitch is working at a bar like he said he would. He's cutting up some limes. Next thing you get a little cameo from another Mad TV.
Dude, let's go. That's right. They were both in Mad TV. Fucking Brian Callen.
Alumni. Brian Callen, bro.
Dude, we saw him live at the Comedy Store. And honestly, I think he was the best that we saw that night. He was fucking hilarious, man.
It's like whole rant in that accent, and he's just going
so
off. It's just like he's committed to this, and it's just great. So great.
He was my favorite Brian one Callen, that night.
Yeah, he was. And then
and
we had pedophile ass.
Oh, that's right. He was on that same show too.
Leah over there.
Chris D'Elia, both their careers just fucking
allegedly.
Brian Callen's not even on his podcast anymore.
Really?
Yeah. He got Me Too'd somehow too, but
oh man. Well, I figured Brian Callen looks like kind of like one of them. No.
He's always talking about that shit all the time, so it's really no surprise. But
I know, right? I had no idea he was in here, by the way, when
I forgot too until I heard his voice. I was like, oh shit.
He said, hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Asshole.
I told you.
What I tell you?
Chugging
Put that drink down right now.
He said, he just fucking, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Brian Callen punches him and throws Willie over the bar. Can we get a scene where he just takes the bottle, he just throws it against the fucking the bar, and he's just fucking asshole. They're just running back at each other.
I like that last word that he gets, and he's asshole, and he just starts running. Get the fuck out of here.
The scene after where he's sitting on a bench just watching these girls,
watching these chicks with like 0 asses, by the way, playing volleyball, eating a corn dog and drinking a beer.
fucking arm, his
And his legs
crossed.
crossed. Just living the fucking dream, dude. That is awesome.
Oh, it's so funny. I don't
It's
this
fucking
scene,
hilarious.
that scene where he's just
Again,
just so
it's
funny.
another one of those things where, you know, we do that and then but nobody ever like is that explicit about it, where they're just like just
I
sitting
know.
there like, of course we're
just
gonna look, but
Like it's so
Yeah.
obvious, you know.
It's amazing.
Willie doesn't give a fuck. Willie's
Yeah.
like his attitude is just like fuck it, dude. He's just going with it. He just moves like a drunk. He just his demeanor and everything.
Yeah, he has like
But,
the corn dog. He's not even eating it. He's just drinking the beer.
Always fucking drinking. Yeah. But play volleyball. The next morning,
Yes.
just fucking see,
Dude, these scenes are just so relentless. They just keep going and going. It's so good.
he's laying there asleep, like a drunk person.
Yeah,
would sleep.
dude, that's
In
how.
his clothes.
Yeah, full on drunk. That's how I fall asleep every time I'm
Snoring.
drunk. Yeah.
On top of the sheets.
Yeah.
His alarm's going off at some oddball fucking time, 7:23 or some shit like that, or 8:23. It's going off. He's just trying to get it off.
Yeah, that
turn it
alarm
off.
clock scene, him trying to fucking hit every button on there is the most like relatable shit I've ever seen. It's like when it's like a holiday and you forget to turn off your alarm, and it's like a Monday and you're like, fucking, where's the fucking turn it
He
off?
just rips it out of the fucking socket, throws it against the wall, and then he just grabs a bottle. Fucking fuck you, fuck you,
So good,
fuck
man.
you. He just throws him against. Dude, this scene is so fucking great because he just hairpin trigger. It's hairpin
Hey, let's
trigger.
playing
It's
that
like,
"Have a Holly Jolly Christmas."
fuck you. Just gets cut
Him
short.
just pressing every button and he's just slapping it is the fucking most relatable thing ever.
Like you get into like a jolly moment with these Christmas songs, and then they just cut them short with this just this explicitiveness. So he just after that, Willie, like his nonchalantness, he walks up to a valet and he just grabs all the fucking
Yeah.
keys. He's just choosing which one he wants. He just tosses in the other keys that he doesn't, and just like a fucking boss. Picks out a nice car. I don't remember what car it was, but it was
like a
some,
Maserati or something.
yeah, right. It was a Corvette. Holy crap! Why can't I remember the style of this car where it's no top?
Convertible.
Convertible.
Yeah.
Corvette. Convertible. God damn it! I'm an idiot. He's just doing what we all want to do, really. Like, have you ever you've seen a valet? You've seen like the keys and
That's true. Yeah, anybody can do that, huh?
If I just grab these keys, I have access to this guy's car.
At least he's nice
No.
enough to like throw the key that he doesn't want like towards
Yeah,
the car
under the
so they
car,
could
yeah.
get it.
That is actually pretty nice, yeah. See, he is a nice guy. Come on. Finds a nice car, steals it, looks at the registration, goes
That's
to the
pretty
house.
smart. I wouldn't have thought of that. Looking at the
Yeah, I didn't think
registration.
of that either. That was pretty cool. And then he just makes himself ride it home. Dude, that
The first thing he does, go to the fridge. Let's get something to eat.
drinking just out of the carton, just puts it back, open still. He's taking a shit and he has a turkey leg.
And him trying to flush the toilet. He's like, "The just his face. He's like, what the fuck?
He's fucking. He just drops the turkey leg in the fucking toilet,
Just the whole ass leg.
and then he's walking down the hall, just upturning all the fucking paintings.
Just doesn't give a fuck, dude. It's so fucking
I'm pretty sure
good.
they just filmed him. They're like, all right, you have this house. You're an asshole drunk. Just do what you want to do. And they just filmed him walking around the house doing random shit. And they just tied it in, you know?
Dude, exactly
Like-
what we would do. Straight to the fridge. What do you got?
Straight to the fridge. And then he finds a safe, of course, and he cracks that bitch like it's nothing. Takes some money, takes a watch, it looked like, because he put a watch in a safe,
that's
I
right,
guess.
yeah.
Maybe it's a grandfather's heirloom, which in that case sucks. Once a thief, always a thief, you know? They're at the strip club and Willie's watching the dancers and he's scratching off some scratchers. He
Yeah,
wins
buddy.
$5 on a stretcher. Say, yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
He's
buddy.
like, hey, and he's talking to the stripper on stage. He says, if she would like to play quote unquote hide the Nazi later.
Jesus Christ. This is so vulgar. Oh my god.
Said, hey, Tiffany, you
Hide
want
the
to we'll
Nazi.
play hide the Nazi later?
Oh my god.
Oh, God,
A
dude,
black
and he gets
woman, by the way, too.
Wait, what?
She was black too.
Oh God, that's right.
God, this guy.
She gives
No
one of the
filter.
other strippers little the $5 scratcher and a little cooter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty hot, man. Good for Willie.
Yeah.
Taking home the
He
best
brought her
looking.
back.
Yeah, taking home the best looking girl at that strip club, and then telling her she smells like a bum's nutsack. Which is
Got a shower.
which has been my go-to since watching this movie as a teenager, and it always gets a laugh. It always hits whenever I say that.
I know, I laughed. Oh God, Marcus calls on Willie because it's that time of the year again.
Pack your
This
shit.
time, pack your shit. They're in Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Then we get introduced to John Ritter, who plays the general. I didn't write his name down, but he plays the general manager
His name
of the
Chapesky. Bob Chapeska.
there you go, Bob Chapeska, the late John Ritter.
Dude, the way he went out, brutal in real life. I think he was in the middle of filming like fucking All My Children or some shit, and then his heart like exploded on set. I was like, oh Jesus, man.
Dude, imagine
Scary.
that. Imagine the feeling of that. You're like, oh, what the fuck? It's all internal. You're like, oh yeah,
He got
I can't do
that
anything
Pai
about
Mei
it.
5-punch exploding heart technique on it. He took that fifth step and he just.
God, Reddit. Carradine. Fucking.
Oh my
everybody's
god.
dead.
Shit, man, we're old now.
No,
Everyone's
just
fucking
watch-
dead.
We were just talking about that at work. How would that feel? And then we were like, hey, you want to find out? No, not that.
Oh.
Fucking-
Oh, that. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that must be amazing if you're willing to risk it all for that one nut, man. That's fucking must be
could be
the
your last nut.
must be the best one ever. But
But honestly, it's like you go out like a champ because you went out with a nut.
I might be down to try that one day. That sounds cool.
To end it all when you're like 90, you know? You're like, I can't stand this anymore. Can't even walk. I'm just gonna do my last get up, hang, and try to.
Yeah, I guess it just like times 10 your nut when you do that. So I'm not opposed to trying it one day.
All right, let me know when you do, because I'll be right there with you. Friends don't let each other, autoerotic asphyxiate themselves.
Asphyxiation.
Oh,
I think you I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Did you already talk about the girl with the booty?
no, not yet.
Go
I'm right
ahead.
here.
Go ahead, my
So-
friend.
Willie, he's just staring down some piece of ace, and I don't blame him one bit.
That is what we call in the biz an onion booty. My goodness. Let me tell you, it got me crying. Wow. That was something else.
The look on his face,
Yeah.
and he's just standing there
He's
with
just
a
like-
cigarette smoke. He's just,
And then she turns around. He doesn't even like try to look away. He's just like,
just fantasizing about putting some barbecue sauce, lathering it in barbecue sauce, and getting behind there and just, ooey, she turns around. She doesn't even. He's half-assed listening to what John Ritter's saying, and he's like, "Your performance." He said, "Performance,
performance.
like sexual,
He's like, performance like sexually?
sexually." He said, and then Marcus is like, "Easy." It's when he gets off his fucking meds or some shit, right?
He's like, I'm talking about my fuck stick. The Chapeska's like, fuck stick?
I'm not gonna say that in front of the children.
Tony Cox's like, it's a joke between us adults. Just a joke.
Oh, the look he has on his face when he's looking at that ass. It's just like everybody wants to be like that, but everybody does the
Yeah.
another quick glance or just, not even when people have sunglasses on, you can't see their eyes
Yeah.
when they do. When you got such a obvious like. People really bad.
And his like mouth is open. He's like,
we meet Jin, played by Bernie Mac himself.
I didn't realize that was his
and
name in this. It's such a
Yeah.
weird name.
That's a dope name, kind of. Jin.
Jin. Well, that's actually a rapper name. He's like a Asian rapper, Jin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
damn.
from
That's
like
not
the
that
early
cool anymore.
2000s. But Bernie Mac's intro is the fucking best. He takes
Yeah.
the longest drag of a heater that I've ever seen in my life. That shit was like that fucking it was straight out of that Tom and Jerry video. That won't pull, won't pull. I'm done with that motherfucker. That shit gone. I'm done with it.
I'm done with it. Pop the little boot on the counter. Pop.
That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it.
One pull. I want to say it.
Have the mouse lick the cig. Boom. I'm gonna light it with the gun.
He said, "Howdy, bitch."
Howdy, bitch. Boom. Gonna light it with the gun.
Uh,
Won't pull. That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it.
So Bernie Mac's the dude. He smokes more cigarettes than fucking Billy Bob. You see the ashtray on his counter?
Yeah.
Oh my
That
God,
one
dude.
drag, dude. The fucking whole thing.
I can't remember what movie it was, but like somebody was in the car putting a cigarette out, and like the ashtray was full, the cup holder was full, and he can't put it in anywhere, so he just he just tosses
I think I
it.
remember that too.
He's the he plays the head of security, I guess, for the
Right.
mall
Yeah.
or
For the
whatever.
mall.
I don't know. This was in Phoenix, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in Phoenix.
Which is a weird
Black-
position. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. He smokes more than Willie. I put that. So Santa's pissed drunk at the meet and greet this now. We're at we're still at the mall. Did I miss something here? No.
We have that one part where like John Ritter's like telling Bernie Mac about him saying fuck stick, and then Bernie Mac's like fuck stick, that's it. And then John Ritter talking about Tony Cox, he's like he's got normal looking fingers, not the fat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not the fat sausage fingers that.
No, I put because he's like these two comedians. It's like some of this has to be ad.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
some of this this conversation, which is great because they have like three of these conversations throughout the movie, and it's just like little like back and forth kind of like nonsense bullshit. He's like, he doesn't have the stubby fingers, you know. I think they like to be called little people.
Yeah,
you know?
he's like he's a little guy, like. And then Bernie Mac's like little people. That's what they like to be called.
He's smoking a cigarette. Got his orange on the side.
Yeah,
That's
I was
why
like,
I got.
that's
That's why I got my
disgusting.
fucking.
He's smoking a
my
cigarette
prop.
and eating an orange. It's like, oh god, that's gross.
You know, when you smoke. Okay, so this is what I've heard. I've never done
Yeah.
it because I don't smoke. I don't do the devil's lettuce. Okay. Lie.
That's a lie.
Dude, it's the best way. It's like the perfect way to get rid of the breath, get rid of cotton mouth, and to clean off your fingers if you were like rolling, because like you get like resin, you're breaking it up and
Yeah.
everything. You get sticky. You get the smell off your hand too.
Oh, peeling an
From the
orange.
orange
and
peel.
shit.
Yeah, peeling an orange and eating it.
Oh,
It's like-
interesting.
3-in-1. It's like the ultimate smoker's utility. It's like the smoker's utility knife. Utility
That's
fruit.
interesting. I did not even think about that.
Yeah, so next time you smoke, have an orange with you. We don't give sage advice on this podcast. Come on. What was it? So now we're at the meet and greet. He's
Yeah.
piss fucking drunk. He's coming up the escalator with like
Yeah.
a bottle in his hand, and he's like,
He's just like laying there. Yeah.
he fucking trips over. He doesn't have his beard on. He doesn't have his fucking beard on. He trips over the donkey at the manger, and he looks up, and he's like, ah! And the donkey's just
I don't think that
looking down
one's
at
till
him.
later. That's like the second time. I think this one they're just doing like a normal meet and greet.
Oh,
'cause
that's
this-
that one.
yeah. That's the
Oh,
that was
shit.
the
I
later
keep
one.
getting them-
Yeah.
That's right. I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah, because
This one he's just like
breaks down.
the lady's like smile for the picture, and he's like not even looking at the
Oh,
camera.
no. He's drunk for this one too.
Yeah, he's still
sitting
drunk.
behind
Yeah.
the.
That's right. Yeah, that's the one where the
chair.
Tony Cox was like, "Have you seen that new Santa?" And then she's like, "Yeah, he's fucking passed out drunk in the back."
And he's just behind the
Yeah.
the chair. He's just sitting there. Takes a swig. He's sitting down. He does the meet and greet, just nonstop drinking. Then you get the kid with the ice cream that sits on his lap.
Oh yeah.
He said, "What? What do you want?" He just fucking sneezes in his fucking face.
And then he's
dude.
like, I don't give a fuck what you want. Get out of here.
And the kid's like, "I want a Nintendo Deer Hunter 3." It's like, I don't give a shit what you want. Pushes him off.
Fucking blowing spit all over everyone's faces and shit.
He's got all this shit all over his face. He doesn't even clean it off because he doesn't fucking
Yeah.
care. And you get a little girl on his lap next. She's like, "I want a Barbie." She gets off. He's like, "Ah, fuck! Watch the toenails,
Watch
kid.
Watch the toenails, kid. Shit.
And next kid is like, I want a Fraggle Stick car. He's like, the fuck is that?
It's like, what the fuck is that? Fraggle Stick car. It's like, yeah, I fucking heard you. Fraggle Stick car. All right.
Then we meet Fat Ass, aka.
You know what this reminds me of? This whole like the way he talks to the kids reminds me of that Louis C.K. bit where he's like, I wish I could just talk to my kids like how I really want to talk to them. Like, yeah, I drew a dog. Like, that's a dog, really? I'll give you fucking $1,000 if you show me a dog looks like. That's fucking scribbles. It's not a fucking dog.
He said that it doesn't matter. It's like, oh no, excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, what was that? Yes, sometimes dogs are brown.
I'm glad I had to hear that coming out of your stupid fucking face.
Oh, I miss Louis, man.
Oh man, that's such a fucking.
Say what you want about him.
He's one of the best. Yeah, one of the best comedians ever.
Speaking of raunchy, you know, just like he says shit that we all think. That's why that's why this movie hit.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
So we meet Fat Ass, aka the kid. His name is Thurman Merman, but you don't find that out until later. But you know, I just love his name, Thurman Merman.
This poor kid, man. Just somebody, Jesus, somebody help this boy. Like, I feel so bad for him. I just hope he wasn't as nerdy as he looked in this movie, because man, I hope it's just putting on an act, because it would be a tough life for him if that was actually how he was, because he's such a fucking loser.
Oh, and he got the snot just on his upper lip
and his fucking his sandals and his shorts and the tight shirt. It's like, oh my god, man.
That. And he's next in the meet and greet line. He said, "Next." Next. I said next, goddammit. This isn't the fucking DMV.
He's eating the nuts at the same time, and he's trying to put it in his mouth. He's just totally missing, and he's just like fucking just chewing with his mouth open and shit.
The cashews, yeah. And the kid comes up, he just tosses.
Yeah, he just fucking throws out on
the ground. Just doesn't give a shit.
It's so good, man.
Said next, goddamn, this is the fucking DMV. And the kid's sitting there. He's just don't fuck with my beard.
Don't fuck with my beard.
My beard. He's like, that's not this isn't even real. He said, yeah, Santa lost his hair because he was with a woman who wasn't clean. He said, Mrs. Claus? No, Mrs. Claus's sister.
It was his sister.
His sister. It's just like, what are you sitting there like a fucking retard?
Like a fucking retard. He just like pushes him off.
He just pushes the kid off. The kid plays this part really well, because it's one of those like short attention span, just like, okay, next. Oh, okay, next question.
And he's like, you are real, right? It's like, you just get the fucking kid out of here, man. This guy's freaking me out.
So after that meet and greet, we're at the bar where we meet, first before we meet Lorelai, who's a bartender.
Shout out to Lauren Graham.
Our old pal, Samir from Office Space.
That's right. So Samir, not gonna work here anymore. Nai Nanaja. One of my favorite fucking movies of all time, Office Space. Such a fucking hit, man.
He's given
said, back up in your ass with the resurrection. Back up in your ass, the resurrection.
We're gonna have to have you do a fucking Office Space like rundown.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun.
That movie is so good.
It's such a fucking
good, dude. I heard he fucked Lumberg. I heard she fucked
Lumberg. Fucked her.
Lumberg. Hell, Lumberg fucked her. Okay, so we got Samir. I don't even know his name in the movie. I just write Samir every time.
I don't even think he had a name in this movie. Yeah, they just showed him. Not gonna work here anymore.
He's just mad eyeing fucking Mad Eye Moody. He's just mad dogging Willie from across the bar.
I like that reveal too, where it like pans like through everybody, and then it sees him, and it just does like that double take. Yeah,
he has like a weird like. If he just did a little grin, that's like just instant sexual, like fucking mean look, you know? And then we meet Lorelai, who's the bartender.
Shout out to Lauren Graham, man. Just such a hottie. My goodness.
No, she's very cute. Her eyes and her teeth.
She's one of those timeless beauties. She is, yeah. She is so hot.
Played by Lauren Graham. Got that there. She's got a sick Santa fetish.
Right? That's what I always said. I was like, I said you cannot, under any circumstances, trust girls who are who like fuck ups like Willie. Most likely, there's some like underlying daddy issue or some past trauma that's pulling them in, and they're fucking nuts. But they never look hot like Lauren Graham is. They're always like missing teeth and shit. You know, they're always like really bad.
They look like their father's name is
Yeah.
Bob. Yeah, which is funny because they go to fuck in the parking lot in their they go to shag in his wagon.
I remember seeing that as a kid. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know people could do this. They're fucking in the car? This is crazy. Never seen anything like that.
He says it's she says it's weird. She's got a thing for Santas. It's like some deep-seated childhood thing. To which Willie says, "So's my thing for tits." And she's like, "Yeah, right." After that, she likes Santa. I don't know what she sees in him.
He's like, "I like you," and he's just like, "Cool, get the fuck out of here."
Right. Apparently, that gets women.
You can't trust women like that, man. They're bad news. Do not go near those kind of women.
And then you get the run up from Samir on Willie, and he said, "I am not gay."
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I am not gay. So what are you, off your fucking meds? Yes.
That is not the point.
This is not the point.
You're as queer as a $10 bill. Just so fucking...
Speaking in this accent, and then Willie's like, "Hey, my fucking brother lost his arm fucking fighting you and you fuckers in Vietnam."
Fight you fuckers in Vietnam. I'm like, what the fuck? It's not even anywhere close to Vietnam. What are you saying? He says, take a look at this face. The last fucking thing you're ever gonna see.
That was like the fucking just out of left field bullshit that I just love to hear.
Fucking Vietnam. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
My brother lost his arm fighting you fuckers in Vietnam. And he's just, dude, Samir's beating up on him. He's like, "You elf fucker, you faggy claws." I can say that because he said it.
I don't know why he said you're as queer as a $10 bill. Like, $10 bills are pretty, like, they're in circulation. I think he meant $2 bill, maybe, right? Because
$2 bill.
$10 bills are not that queer.
Maybe he read it wrong, or maybe he's just trying to come up with some edgy
you're
shit.
As queer as a $10 bill.
$10 bills are dope. Those old 10s, bro?
Yeah, those are sick.
Oh, man. Come on. I want a stack of clean-cut old bills.
Like an episode of Miami Vice, yeah.
Yeah. Willie gets saved by the kid who was stalking him the whole fucking time.
Leave Santa alone! Sex, oh, that's right. He probably did, huh? He's probably jacking off in the corner, yeah. Using his snot as lube. Just fucking... Oh.
Oh god, he looks uncircumcised too, so that smegma is just...
Oh god, cottage cheese right there, yeah.
Oh god.
And he looks so, he's so unhealthy too. Imagine his loads. They're probably like thick, chunky loads that he just yellow, just god. Disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I needed to yeah, I needed to put that in my mind today. Yep. I did it to myself. It's all good.
It looks like his boogers, honestly, his loads.
Kid. What?
They probably look like his boogers, his loads. Just like
green,
and green and chunky.
Little like specks of shit in there. You're like, what the fuck is that? How did that get in there? Oh, dude, don't you ever like take out a booger? I know we're going off on tangents. Don't you ever just take out a booger and you're like,
I love it.
Fuck, did this get there?
I love it. Yeah.
Or the one that pulls out like 5 nose hairs and you just end up crying your eyes out, you know? I feel like accomplished when I pull those ones out, you know?
Those hairs suck, man. It's just impossible to get those fucking things out. I hate it. It just makes you cry when you pull like a good one out. It's like, just one tear always comes down.
When Edmond Dantes finds the treasure of Sparta on
Edmond Dantes.
The Count of Monte Cristo, that's how it feels pulling one of those fuckers out, you know?
Monsieur Dantes.
Monsieur Dantes.
That guy's voice. Happy anniversary, Monsieur Dantes.
So he gets saved by Thurman and he ends up taking him home, to which he has other intentions besides taking a little boy home back to his house who just saved him from an attacking Samir.
And this whole fucking conversation in this car is amazing.
They're just hilarious, dude.
It's
Because
so
the kid
good.
just thinks he thinks he's Santa, obviously. Yeah. So he's just asking him about the North Pole and shit. Willie asks if he was dropped on his fucking head, and to which the kid says, "My head?" He said, "My head? Yeah. What do you think I said? On somebody else's fucking head?" He said, "Why would you drop it on my head?" He said, "God damn it!"
He's like, "No, not on your head." God damn it! Are you fucking with me?
Dude, his outbursts, it's just it's so perfect.
That one before though, he was like, "You didn't save me back there, you know. If you could have just ran up on him, grab him by the nuts, twist him."
So you're like perfect height.
Just twist him. And then he says something like, "Are you the real Santa Claus?" He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "Where do the reindeer sleep?" "I don't know, standing up."
In the stable.
In the
How
stable.
do they sleep with the noise? What noise?
What
Next to the workshop. They only work during the day.
Yeah.
But I thought it was...
Not on the North Pole, it's always night. How do they sleep? It's so good.
Oh, dude, it's so great.
Like, what does the North Pole look like?
Are you fucking with me?
What does the North Pole look like? Looks like the suburbs. Which suburb? Apache Junction. What the fuck do you care? He's like, what the fuck do you care?
He's going along with it too. Like, he's going with it.
It's so fucking...
He could easily just say, "Fuck no, fuck you," but he plays
He keeps
into
answering.
It's so great, dude.
He's like, I'm gonna take you home this one time. One fucking time. I'm not your fucking dad.
Not your fucking dad. The kid lives with his grandma, and that's it.
He's like, well, before they go ahead.
He's looking to rob the house. He's putting on a ski mask, and he's asking if grandma is quote unquote spry.
But before they get into the house, he's like, "So do you live here with your mom and dad?" He's like, "No, dad's off on vacation climbing mountains." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Okay, so where's your mom?" He's like, "She lives with Jesus, Mary, and the ghost, and the long-eared donkey, and Joseph, and the talking walnut." Then he's like, "Who the fuck take care of you then?" It's like, what are you saying? Who the hell's the long-eared donkey?
At that point, I'm like, oh shit, she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead as fuck. She's hanging out with the long-eared donkey. I don't even know where this is from. I was like,
that sounds like the nativity scene or something.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds like maybe it's something from like the Nutcracker or something, because he's talking about Joseph and the talking walnut. I was like, what the fuck are you saying, kid?
Oh, it's some trip.
And he just stops midway and he's like, well, who the fuck takes care of you then? Grandma. What's her name? Grandma.
Oh yeah, and then he goes into, he throws the fucking ski mask on. Like, is grandma spry?
She said, "Let me fix you some sandwiches."
Let me fix you some sandwiches. Played by Flora's fucking...
Oh yeah, shout out, man. She's great.
I love her.
She's fantastic.
Grandmama. Great Graham Gam.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Let me warm up these sausages for you.
I always like to sleep a little sausage in me. Gam could be not a whore. More of a whore.
Oh man. Willie, he just cuts right to the chase. He robs the place, robs the safe, jacks the car, and then we cut to the next day. Willie's plowing some fucking broad in the dressing room.
"You're not gonna shit right for a week."
Yeah, he's just, you're not gonna shit right for a week.
God, man, this straight up fucking in the dressing room is one of the most vulgar things. I mean, straight up ass fucking in the dressing room, not even just normal fucking. Ass fucking is one of the most vulgar things I've ever seen in a mainstream movie. Is the balls on them to include this.
That's got to be some different kind of.
That's
thing,
like,
you know.
Yeah, that's like NC-17 stuff, man. I can't believe that even made a R rating. Ass fucking.
And John Ritter goes and he witnesses the whole thing from the outside. He's just like, oh God, he's disgusted with it. He calls Willie and Marcus out. He's about to fire them, and they play a little blackmail on him. You know, he's like, you want a bunch of these guys fucking like, showing up outside?
I'm talking about 150 of these little motherfuckers showing up, just holding up signs and just shouting out your name.
He said, no. He said, what do you mean, you people? I said, what if we just act like we never had this conversation? So they got a little job security out of that. That's I like that. Just plays into their little conniving ways. So Ritter and Mac discuss the new Santa Claus and his what he's been doing. Jin, I put here, Jin, the way he eats an orange makes me very uncomfortable.
He's like just sucking the juice out of it. It's like, dude, just put the thing in your mouth.
And he's just like,
yeah,
he's just
you hear him
and-
coughing, yeah. He's just sucking the juice out, which is gross. Yeah.
Sucking the juice out, dude. Smoking. He's butt fucking cigarettes. Dude. He's
Yeah.
like turning
Oh yeah,
around,
he's got the,
like
oh,
the other
man.
one with the dead one.
Whew, reminds me of high school, you know.
God, dude.
Back in the day. Whew.
Reminds me of when I was young. They're trying to find any way to get these guys fired because they don't like them. So Bernie Mac said, "I'll look into it."
Oh yeah, he said, what if we could find a way? He said. I know. I hate what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. I hate what you're saying. There's always a way.
Yeah.
There's always dirt on somewhere. Santa,
Fuck. He said, "Fuck large women." That's what he said. He said, "Fuck large women." Because he was in the women's big and tall section, by the way, Willie.
That's right. I remember that.
Fuck large.
I don't
women.
remember her. Like he was plowing some heavy set woman.
Yeah.
Is it large? Heavy set. Santa has to temporarily move in to the kid's place after he finds out that his apartment his motel that he's been staying at is getting ransacked by someone looking for him. So he's staying with the kid.
Oh wait, before that, I think we got to this part where Willie's like in the food court. Remember when he's like playing the pinball with that one girl?
Oh yeah, I completely omitted
Dude,
that part.
Willie playing the pinball. He gets behind the chick and he starts fucking.
You gotta,
I'm like, dude, Jesus Christ, this would never fly today. This girl looks like she's fucking 16 years old. I'm like, oh my god.
At the most.
Yeah,
like,
she looks so young. Like, dude, the balls of this movie. This would never be able to be made. But yeah, they do get to the kid's house, and then right when he walks in, the kid's like, "Did you bring me my present early?" He said, "No,
yeah.
but I didn't tell you what I wanted." He said, "I know I didn't bring it, dipshit." And he said, "Things are all fucked up in the North Pole. Mrs. Santa got me fucking her sister, so I'm just gonna crash here."
He explains to the kid about fucking the elves and the reindeer custody. Or he's like, I got the Mrs. Claus gets them. They stay with Mrs. Claus. I get them on the weekends.
I get it on the weekends. And then this bathtub scene is my absolute favorite part of this whole movie. I was watching this at work earlier this week, and I was fucking crying laughing. Like, I had to like hold my mouth because I was laughing so fucking hard.
He's asking about the fucking reindeer. He's like, what are their names? He said,
no, he asked him about the elves. Like, what are the elves' names? He said,
elves.
One's Sleepy and the other one's Snoozy. And he's like, that's the 7 dwarves. He's like, oh, you're shitting me. I thought that was the fucking...
He said, well, I just tell them, I just say, hey, bub, chief, you know?
I just tell him to make the fucking goddamn toy. And he fucking rips off the towel. The fuck is wrong with you? I can't remember this shit. Does everything have to be a fucking test with you?
Does everything have to be... Oh, dude, he's got the towel.
While he's talking with the towel, he's like, just call him fucking Bub or Chief or whatever. I just say, Bub, can you make this? I just fucking tell him to make the goddamn toy. He just rips it off. The fuck is the matter with you?
Right after that, he's in a robe, just laying down on the bed, like, half asleep. He said, "You want cookies?"
Dude, his fucking eyes, they're barely...
We can't even talk.
His eyes are barely fucking open. And he's like, you want me to make you some sandwiches? He's like, no. The fuck is up with you and making fucking sandwiches?
You want cookies? I don't want any fucking cookies.
His eyes are fucking barely open.
The kid's just fucking hammering the questions in
He's
there.
just standing there too, just staring at him while he's fucking a bottle in his hand, half asleep.
Oh, then he just fucking passes out. So the next morning, the kid the kid goes to open the advent calendar with Willie in the morning. He's fucking crawling over Willie, getting onto the bed. And he said, "Hey kid, watch the nuts."
Jesus, watch the fucking nuts, kid.
Oh my god.
But this part, the kid reading the story and offering the chocolate to Willie, I feel so bad for laughing at him at that point, because he really is like a nice, like wholesome kid. Mm-hmm. It's just a nice way to like balance out that the vagrancy in Willie and then the wholesome kid. So it's a nice balancing act that they have there.
That's what Willie needs too.
Yeah.
Willie's such a
he's a really nice kid, but fuck, man.
This kid is like the breath of fresh air, you know?
He's like, that's an awesome fucking story, kid.
He said, "You want the chocolate?" He even offers him the chocolate, you know, and he's like,
I bought you some orange juice. What's in it? Oranges.
What's in it? Orange juice. Oh, okay, kid, watch the nuts. So this is what I say. This is what I mean.
My head hurts.
Really makes eating a salad look like he encompasses being what I imagine being drunk and eating food, like in the
drunchies,
daytime, just the drunchies, but like
at least he's being kind of healthy, eating a salad, you know.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. He's not just sitting there eating corn dogs and potato wedges or getting from hot dog on a stick, you know. And we meet Marcus's girl too at this point. She's like what is she? She's Chinese or fucking?
Yeah, she's some kind of Asian. I think she's like Chinese or something. Yeah,
she's some kind of like nail salon Chinese or Asian, you know.
Yeah,
and she's like normal sized. She's also she just has that resting bitch face.
Yeah,
like mad resting bitch face. She's an Asian woman. So together, it's funny, they get into it. They start bickering like they always do.
Yeah.
And Willie calls together their Siegfried and sawed off Roy.
I didn't even notice that like till this time I watched it around. I was like, now I understand what they're saying. Yeah,
Siegfried and sawed off Roy. It's great. You know, because he's a fucking midget. So they leave. Willie's sitting there by himself eating the salad, and fucking this kid walks up with his mom, and she's asking him, "Can we get it? Maybe you could ask him. Maybe you could tell Santa what you want for Christmas." He said, "Oh,
just right when they were poached, he's like, fucking motherfucker, dude." He's like eating. He's like, fucking goddamn this fucking shit. Just another relatable scene. Just yelling at this kid.
Goes off on them.
I'm on my fucking lunch break. And the salad's like coming out of his mouth.
And then we get a little scene with who is this kid that was stealing the video game?
That kid, he was in like a show before. I don't want to say it was Malcolm in the Middle, but it was like one of those kind of like shows.
He has like an adult looking and acting like face on a kid's body. Like, I don't know what it is about this kid. He kind of reminds me of just like an adult. I don't know. It looks like when he grows up, he's gonna keep that
that same face. Yeah,
same face.
Yeah, he was in a TV show like a long time ago when he was a kid. But
I
it was like one of those like Malcolm in the Middle kind of things. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, it's throwing me off. I could just look at the IMDb, or I could just guess like a motherfucker. Off duty in the food court. Jin catches a kid stealing, and takes his MP3 player.
Dude, they were like in a GameStop, man, and seeing all those OG Xbox games, I'm like, fuck, that brings me back. I haven't seen those games in a long time.
Just the vomit green.
Yeah.
Order.
Shout out to that color scheme though, man. That green and black was so dope.
It was. It looked like esta poison.
Let me see where this kid was from. Oh, you can keep going. Yeah, I'm just
only till now did I come up with this great nickname for the kid and Willie. I call him Willie and the Kid.
Willie and the Kid.
They play This is when they're playing checkers, by the way, at their house, back at the house, and
Yeah.
Willie, they're playing this heated game where the kid, he's debating on whether he wants to do this movie. He'll move a piece, look up at Willie, move it back. Move a piece, look up, move it back. He's like, "You gonna make a move?" And he just fucking does like a
He says,
quadruple
"For
jump.
God's sake, make a move and stick with it, would you?" And then his next move was all the jumps.
And he said, "Oh shit, you're
Fucking
fucking
flips
with me."
He said, "God damn it!" He just fucking flips the whole thing. You're fucking with me.
You're fucking, he
You
just
play all
takes
these.
the fucking
He's like,
checkers,
you play all these fucking mind tricks with me.
just throwing him against the wall, dude. It's so good.
He said, "You little fucking piece of shit. You're fucking with me."
Oh my god. Okay.
So this kid was in. Oh, he was in Soul Plane. You remember in Soul Plane? He was like the little kid who had the hot sister, and he was like he wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah,
He was also
playing this
in
thing, like-
Punked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Punked.
That's right. That's right.
Pretty much it. Yeah.
I distinctly remember him being in Punk. I don't know what scene it was.
Yeah, I
but
remember him being in that too, right?
Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. All right. Well, not much, I guess.
He's in a bunch of like TV shows, but like nothing that I don't think either of us have watched.
What does he look like now? Does he look normal? Look like the
He
same
looks
face?
has the same face. He has a beard though, so he looks. Yeah,
Oh, that's
I mean,
weird.
you called it. He looks exactly the
True
same, just with a beard.
Had a beard. Lorelai and Willie get they fuck on in the jacuzzi. Not like that matters. Just wanted to say that. Lorelai leaves and Willie.
Well, before he leaves, they're like sitting on the couch, all fucked up, and she's like, "So do you like kids?" And he fucking wakes up. Fuck no. You think I'm some kind of pervert or something? Because it does like that zoom in on his face, and he's like, "Fuck no."
Like he's like caught or something like that. The same like the performance.
Yeah,
Like sexual.
he wasn't even thinking. He's just, "Fuck no."
Fuck no. That's like his involuntary reaction.
Some kind of pervert or something.
No, I forgot about that part. So he starts fucking like fading off, and then she senses that she leaves. Right when she leaves, Willie just his drunk ass just walks over to the advent calendar,
Dude,
looking at it.
That's just something I would totally do if I was fucked up and wanted just like a little snack. Like, I would love some chocolate. I'm just gonna eat every single piece of chocolate in this thing right now.
You know, that's one of those you stick with it the first like 3 days. And you're like, fuck this, dude. This
Just tears it all open.
dude like an animal. He just eats all the chocolates. And then he takes a fucking nice big swig of his whatever, maybe it was like vodka at the
Yeah,
time.
probably vodka. Yeah.
And just passes out right there at the front door. Just living the dream. Then we get this scene where he's like, where the kid's just running down the stairs. The next morning, he's woken up to the kid yelling, "Ow! Ow!
The fuck happened to you?"
He's just running over to the sink. His hand is bleeding profusely, washing it. You can see the giant gash like right here.
Yeah.
And what does fucking Willie do? He grabs that vodka and he just fucking pours it on his hand.
And then he takes a swig after too.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, it's gonna hurt."
And he's like, "Shouldn't you wrap that in a t-shirt or something?" Which is the most redneck hillbilly solution I've ever heard. Just wrap it in a t-shirt, see what happens.
Willie and Marcus go to the mall and do their little their scouting report. That's it, because you're gonna obviously rob the mall like they did before in Milwaukee. Nothing really special there, nothing funny. Just Marcus utilizing his small stature to
That's right, yeah.
through vents.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get this funny ass scene with Jin at the nail salon, which is like, it's so great because he's just like, "No, don't be gentle now. Get in there.
I can handle it. Why don't you go ahead and use that candy red? Yeah, that's the stuff.
Yeah, the
That's
gloss.
it.
He's like, yeah.
That's it."
And he gets a call on his phone. He's God damn it, woman. Oh, dude, that scene was so fucking funny. Bernie Mac is the greatest.
He's damn it, what's wrong with you, woman?
Excuse me. God, dude, I'm not used to talking this much, so my fucking throat is a little. I need one of those. Is there anything else that just screams white trash, quite like fried bologna on a slice of
fried
white
bologna,
bread?
low key looks pretty good. I'm not mad at it. I want to try it. Never had it.
An untoasted piece of white bread.
I know,
The
yeah.
flimsiest
At
piece
least
of
toast the bread.
Toast the bread. Put some sauce on it. But no, he said, "What is this like?" Well, the kid's like, "What is this, like a tostada?" And he's like, "You put a little salsa on it."
No, he's
There you
like,
go.
first he's like, it's like a tostada. He's like, this isn't a tostada.
Oh,
And he
yeah,
puts the
that's
salsa. Now it's a tostada.
At that point, I just wanted to not eat anything. I was just over that. I've had bologna before.
I've had bologna, not fried. Maybe it tastes better when it's fried.
It might taste better. Spam it certainly tastes better.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
But I think you don't have to cook spam, right?
No, I don't think so. But it's all slimy and disgusting if you don't, though.
I've never had fried like Vienna sausages.
That'd be good. Yeah. Anything fried. Why not? Any meat fried.
Guilty
Oh,
pleasure
good. Yeah.
meat, mystery meat. Such a guilty pleasure. I don't want to talk about it anymore. No. Okay, so we get the fucking. He's asking about the advent calendar. He's like, "What is it with you in the fucking advent calendar?" I think I saw it over there in the fucking hallway. He brings it out. It's this Frankenstein put together advent calendar with candy corn. He's like, "This one's got candy corn."
It's like, well, they all can't be winners, can they?
I kind of like skimmed through the rest of this now. Jin tells John, the GM, that Willie's clean as a whistle.
Right.
He said he has no dirt on him. Clean. About as clean as you can be. The kid gets an absolute monster of a wedgie.
Jesus
Getting off
Christ.
the bus, dude.
Where's your underwear?
I'm gonna say like this simple plan looking fucking bully, dude. Like you know exactly who I'm talking about.
That was in back then though. The blonde spiky hair, that's what all the cool kids had. Yeah.
Come on.
You had it.
I had the
frosted tips, baby.
Tips, bro.
I never had the frosted tips.
Baby.
Always wanted it. That's what all the cool kids had. Never had it though, unfortunately.
And then
frosted tips,
in high school,
puka shell necklace. Yeah.
Puka shell, dude. I had puka shell. I had the button up with the button down. Right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, hands in the jeans pocket with the thumb sticking out like that. Yeah, like that.
With your backpack fucking hanging all the way down low. Let's go.
Yeah. Roller backpack, anyone? No, just me. Okay, dude. A wedgie. This wedgie was so deep.
Atomic wedgie.
You can taste the fabric. It's one of those. Like the thing was up to here, bro, up to his tits. So what was that movie where he's like they give him a wedgie, but it just rips? Just like it just like rips into pieces.
What was that? I forgot which one it was, but he looks at the underwear like, oh. I forgot what movie that was.
I forgot what that from too. I just have it pictured in my head right now, and it's just So Willie gives the kids some sage advice about standing up for himself, and ask because the kid just walks up to Santa Claus during the meet and greet, and you see the wedgie, and this is like a really heartfelt moment between the kid and because this is like the first time Willie's actually like, all right, he cares for this kid. He's like telling him, all right, you got to stand up for yourself, man. You can't just let him do this. You can't let him walk all over you like that.
That one line from the kid though, where he's like, I got my ass beat one time and I went to my dad. You know what he did? Or he said, you know what he did? He kicked my ass. You know why? And then the kid's like, because he went to the bathroom on mommy's dishes. And then fucking Willie like looks at him. He's like, what the fuck? No.
He went to the bathroom on mommy's dishes.
He went to the bathroom on mommy's dishes? What the fuck? No. Such a weird answer. What the fuck? Why would you say that?
Oh my god, dude. Jin blackmails Willie and Marcus because he actually does know that he knows exactly what the hell they're doing. He knows. He brings them over to a bar and he's like, or it looks like a Chili's or something. He's like,
yeah,
I see it. You've been in like 7 different states doing the same damn thing. I got you. You caught.
Bernie Mac is so quick in this scene too, where he was like, They're like, how about 45? He's like, I meant 48. And he said, I meant half.
Half.
Half. The one thing he doesn't even say anything. He just says, he just half. He just mouths it.
The Marcus each time is just like 45.
He said 49. And then Willie's like, what's 1%? Like
half. So he gets half of their take, and he just turns a blind eye on them.
Just pricks fix. That's what he ends that conversation with.
They're forced to agree pretty much. That's how blackmail works, you know. Willie comes to the meet and greet. Absolutely, this is the one. Yeah, absolutely trash. He's coming up the escalator with the green bottle in his hand. He's just like, and then he trips over the manger donkey. He's laying on the ground, looking up at the other one. He's just this fucking panic look on his like, he punches it, and then he's just laying down, just kicking off at these fucking donkeys in front of all these children.
Yeah,
it's so great, dude. I want to know if they ever if they told the kids this.
They look terrified. Yeah, because they just showed everyone's faces. And they're like, "What the fuck?"
He's just like, bitch. Oh no, wait,
that was what's his name, Bernie Mac. When he comes, he's like, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, he's telling what's his face, Marcus, to get him out of here because he's fucking pissed drunk. Willie at this point has pissed himself.
And then Marcus is like, I'm a fucking dwarf, man. And then Bernie Mac just looks at him, just bitch.
He said, draw me a fucking diagram of how I'm gonna get him to the car.
Their back and forth is so fucking good, dude. But Bernie Mac just looking at it, just bitch.
You got a dirty mouth for a midget, except for a little person.
You got some mouth on you, small fry.
Oh yeah, there you go. We got some mouth on you.
This mouth was on your wife pussy last night.
He said, yeah, your shit's dry as fuck.
Why don't you dust that thing off once in a while? And then he just fucking leaves.
The Bernie Mac's picking up, or Jen's picking up Willie, and Willie's just like, I pissed my pants.
He's like, shut up.
Oh, so good. Their back and forth was great. Then we get like just straight to like this scene where he's sitting in a car. Willie's sitting in the car in the garage at the house. He's trying to kill himself because he's got the hose wrapped around from the exhaust into the window.
That's right, yeah.
And the garage door closed. And so he's just sitting there in the car. And then the kid walks out into the garage. He just looks at him. He's asking him a question.
Like, are you going to stay in the car all night?
So obviously Willie's trying to kill himself. And he rolls down the window when he sees a kid. He gives the kid a letter to give to the cops when they come to like
bag him up, yeah.
And he's like, when they come to put Santa in a body bag, I want you to give this to the cops. It's all the bad shit. Before he can finish, like obviously it says all the bad shit that he's done.
Yeah. In
the letter, fessing up to it. Before he could finish, he looks at the kid and he sees the kid has a black eye, and he goes to he's like, who did that shit? And he goes and kicks the shit out of that.
Beats the fuck out of that blonde-haired kid.
So fucking proud of it too.
Like the way he throws the skateboard at the end.
Oh man, it's actually made Willie feel good and kind of change his mind on. This is like his turning point here. This is where Willie is a good guy for beating up a kid. Marcus and the kids spar, which I think this scene was kind of like pointless, but
yeah, I didn't even write anything about that scene. Like, whatever.
They all get a shot to the nuts. It's a little funny, I guess. It's just funny seeing Marcus in fucking gloves like that.
Yeah, they go all the way up to his bicep.
Dude, I feel like I'm skipping some here, but like this scene where grandma, she's just like laying there like this.
Oh yeah.
Looks dead as fuck.
And they walk in, they're like, oh fuck. And then fucking Willie goes up to her, he's like, hey Granny? Oh Granny.
Let me make you some sandwiches.
He's just like, oh shit. Jesus. Some sandwiches. Just let me make you some sandwiches.
Oh, dude, let me get so Marcus, he ends up killing Jin. Him and his girl, they pin him against their cars. But that's kind of saw that coming a little bit, just to tie up loose ends, so that way he doesn't have to he doesn't have any dirt on him if he can't talk. It's Christmas Eve. It's the day of the heist, and it's a bunch of bullshit, like they're decorating or whatever, family time.
Did we pass that part where he learns the kid's name, Thurman Merman?
Oh yeah,
there was a part where
that's right.
He's like in the fridge looking at something, and then the kid goes, Santa, and he fucking hits his head. He's like, whoa, what the fuck?
He said, I got my report card.
Yeah.
Look.
It's like all C's and like a 1B, and he's like, is this your name? Thurman Merman? He just looks at him like, Jesus.
That's right. Yeah, I just skipped over all that shit.
He's like, well, it's better than I ever did. I never got any C's.
Mm-hmm. So it's the day of the heist. I've always liked how they just amp up like heist scenes, in Home Alone when they're about to get ready to go into the house and shit like that. It's just that build up. Oceans when they're ready to start finally like doing that montage where they're actually stealing shit. I always like that about like thieving, the music that they play with it and everything, even in a comedy, I guess. Willie cracks the uncrackable safe after they get into the mall, and he's been beginning to feel just like the Grinch when his heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Next week, very excited.
He makes sure to grab the kid his gift that he was talking about earlier about the fucking pink
elephant,
elephant stuff on. He's like, oh shit, kid, which one did you want? Before he could, turn around he does turn around after he gets the gift, and Marcus is there to greet him with a gun. He's turning on him, saying that he's not the person that he was.
He says every year it's more bullshit, more booze, more butt fucking. And then Billy Bob Thornton says, the 3 Bs. Yeah,
the 3 Bs. I forgot about that.
The 3 Bs, of course.
Yeah, everybody knows the 3 Bs, right? Booze, butt fucking, and
bullshit.
Booze, bullshit. There you go. He's about to end him. Billy Bob just acting his ass off, dude, crying.
Yeah, he's great.
Crying like a motherfucker, dude. So great. You just see the remorse in his eyes,
It's like, it's Christmas.
You feel his sadness, which is weird in this movie,
And he looks at like Billy Bob, all the bag of stuff. He's like, you really need all that shit?
Yeah.
It's Christmas, man.
Marcus is about to shoot him when the fucking cops guy, dude. The guy from Cops.
Is it the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh,
the guy.
I didn't realize.
You guys.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. He just gets up because they're all in the sting operation.
That's like the America's Most Wanted guy, right? That same guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. America's Most Wanted. So the kid ended up giving the letter to the cops, and so that's how they knew about this. And so they set up like a sting almost. But they're shooting live fucking rounds at these motherfuckers, dude. Which I was thinking at the time, I was like, dude, that's fucked up. But then it comes back around that, because they were shooting all.
He had a gun though,
shit, and all the guns at an unarmed white male that now everybody's up in arms about it, especially Santa Claus.
What's his name? Marcus had a gun, so they probably just assume that they're working together, that they both have guns, so gotta just shoot. Fuck it.
This fucking 6-shooter revolver.
Yeah.
Dude, it must be a small target, but you can't outrun anything. They all get busted. We get some mushy gushy shit where what's his face? Willie, he flees the mall and he makes it back to the house with all these fucking cop cars chasing him. He's got the gift in hand and he sets it on the front porch.
Right, yeah.
Not before getting shot like 9 fucking times in the back, dude.
Oh, fuck 50 Cent over here. Jesus.
I forgot. I was like, I don't remember him dying in this movie. And then he was like, oh, they didn't hit any vital organs except for my liver, but that thing was shot.
It's already fucked, yeah.
So he's getting like light sentences and shit. It's basically the end.
Yeah.
He gets the kid his gift. And that's it.
There was that one part where they were like
Fizzles out.
on
Yeah.
like Christmas Eve when they were like in the popcorn thing, and he's like his hands are like super shaky because he's been boozing, and he's like trying to get the needle in the popcorn.
That's right.
And then Lauren Graham puts like more popcorn on the table. He's like, we don't fucking need any more of this shit, man.
I never understood that. I said, eat the popcorn.
Yeah, who makes a necklace out of popcorn? What the fuck? That shit's gonna fall apart, man.
Who gives if it's for kids too? I would get
Yeah.
it because like it looks like a little kid activity, but you got a kid with a needle in his hand, you know,
So
it's like,
fragile.
especially this kid who cut his hand like bad. Like you don't give this kid any sharp objects. He looks partially special, so I wouldn't give him. I wouldn't even give him a fork. Okay. So
That's the end of the movie, though. Yeah. Let's get into some final thoughts here. Actually, let's rank this. Where do you want to put this? Is this better than Christmas with the Cranks, or is it?
yes.
Right? Yeah, it's got to be. It's number one, right? Number one, Bad Santa. Number two, Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah, on a Christmas overall scale, obviously they're two different movies. You know,
Yeah.
one of them really raunchy, and the other one's a family movie. But yeah, for sure, between these two, it's Bad Santa on my list. And
Yeah,
then-
definitely. Bad Santa number one for sure. Let's get into some final thoughts here, man. I fucking love this movie. It's such a classic. It's become a classic since watching it. I mean, I've laughed harder than I ever have watching this time around. I haven't watched this movie since like maybe middle school or something. So watching this again as an adult, getting every single joke, kind of just understanding where Willie is too mentally. It was like, fuck it, like who cares? I'm just a fuck up. I don't really care what happens. I'm just gonna keep boozing it up because I have nothing else in my life. But goddamn, I think I laughed harder actually during this podcast, just talking about it than watching the movie.
Thinking about it again,
It's
you're like,
so
oh,
fucking
that
funny,
shit.
man. That bathtub scene is one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Because that genuine acting from Billy Bob Thornton, where he's just like fucking he just snaps. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
Because every question, what's with these you and all these questions? Everything got to be a fucking test.
Like calling sleazy and dopey. Like, oh, that's the Seven Dwarves. Oh, you're shitting me.
This is really just this is becoming like one of those like 8 Crazy Nights, you know, just like the raunchy Christmas movie that you love.
Yeah.
I love, me and you love. Now that we're older too and we get it, you know, because I remember 8 Crazy Nights was kind of like the first raunchy.
That one I haven't actually seen since like, you know, being an adult, so I should go back and watch that. I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Yeah.
You should watch it, man. It's funny because you get some of the Adam Sandler singing, you get his like humor in there, but it's all animated too.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's fantastic.
That one always flies under the radar during Christmas time. Yeah, I always forget that's a thing.
It does get sappy, but it also they just cut through it with like just his comedy. Like, you know what's weird? I noticed this too because I was watching a couple Adam Sandler movies past couple weeks. And
Which ones?
like 50 First Dates and Big Daddy.
Oh man.
And there's like
those are slaps. Great.
They have Adam Sandler has this way of just making it sad, like really feel for it, like emotional sad, just cutting through like all this comedy. You're like, whoa.
That Big Daddy, that part always makes me cry still when he takes
Yeah.
the kid away. I'm like, god damn it, man.
No lightheartedness, like
Yeah.
it's just like it hits hard, like fuck.
It's so good. Yeah, I mean, he always has like a really heartwarming part in those movies, and it's really good.
Bro, Click? Fuck. Dude,
Oh, no, don't
remember in
even.
theaters.
That
Watch that.
is one of the saddest movies I've ever fucking seen, dude.
Dude, I'm
Holy
pretty sure
fuck.
I cried, like,
Yeah.
you know,
That is
like a
so
little bit.
sad.
Just one, or maybe 2 dribblers. I don't know, but I just know I cried. And
He's
I
the
was
king of
like,
that. He's the king of those heartwarm comedy movies where it just throws you off. You're not expecting it. When it does come and it hits you hard, man. It hits you like a
Hey.
fucking ton of bricks.
2 movies I distinctly remember crying to. First one was Saving Private Ryan. The second one was Click. So that's weird, right? Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, that's a heavy one, man. I never watched that in the movie theater, but I can't even imagine watching that in the movie theater. That must have been so intense.
Especially as a vet, I heard like the vets were like they had to
That's
leave
too
the
real.
theater
Yeah.
because it's like, dude, you're getting PTSD bad. Anyways, that's Bad Santa. You know
Final
they had a
thoughts?
Bad Santa too.
Did they? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. They did. The kid's older, huh? Shit.
Mhm.
Did you watch it?
No Lorelai. No, I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
I haven't seen it either,
I'm
but
just looking through the cast list.
oh, yeah,
But-
I didn't hear anything good about it, so I was like, I don't want to ruin
Mm-mm.
this movie by watching the second one. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, I just hard passed that one. Like, nah.
It's like a sellout movie.
I think that movie came out the same time, like, Super Troopers 2. Maybe like a little before that. I remember it was like around that time where like all these movies were getting funded. But
via
which one was that? GoFundMe or
Kickstarters?
whatever. Yeah,
Like that.
Kickstarters and all that. So I think that was one of those where it's like the fans wanted it back, so they brought that one back. But next week, or actually not next week, tomorrow, we are going to be doing Home Alone. I'm very excited for that. The classic Home Alone, of course. And then next week for the finale, week of Christmas, the greatest Christmas movie of all time. You got a problem with that, Myles and I will take you into the back and spit roast you because it is the greatest movie
of the Christmas time. Or is that or is that a
That's a promise. That's a promise, baby. It's going to be the live action version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey, so I'm very excited about that. But Myles, before we leave, please give them the plugs. We are done here.
Sortainteresting.com. All of our podcasts from the past, including this one that you're listening to right now, is on there. Also on sortainteresting.com are links to our socials and links to patreon.com/sortainteresting. That you can go donate at $1 level, and Christian will give you a rim job. Yeah, hands free, no hands.
I love it.
Just hands behind his back.
The rusty trombone. Yeah.
Yeah. He just sticks his tongue out and sit on his face. All right, done it before. It's comfortable. So,
Nice.
Right there, it's very comforting.
Nice.
It's very comforting. Anyways,
This is your
What was I
chair
saying?
right here.
yeah, just think of that right there. It's like the milking table, you know? But it's like your face through it. All right. So, yeah, at Christian Patam, at Myles Darling on socials, at Sorta Interesting Podcast. Just make sure to give us a follow, like, subscribe to our YouTube. You know, we get more subscribers, we get more, we get more plays. The more
Get that
Wait,
URL.
how many? What is it? It's plays or is it subscribers again?
Subscribers. I think you need like 1,000 or some shit, maybe 100.
Oh,
but
that's a lot.
yeah,
Come
you
on.
need to get up there. But yeah, just search Sorta Interesting in Google. All of our SoundCloud and YouTube, Spotify, all comes up. On Apple Podcasts, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating. We already got 5 stars, but we'd love another one there.
We like to keep it going, you know.
Patreon.com/sortainteresting. Donate at the $1 level. We could give you more podcasts that are not movie related, just
content.
off the cuff podcasts, which would be a lot of fun. But yeah, we will see you very shortly in about 24 hours for for Home Alone. And that is it. Yeah. Have an interesting day, everyone.